So I've just been out flying my new really lightweight 1407 quadcopter, and I've been pretty much directly comparing the 40-45 props and the 50-30 props on these motors. The 3600 kV Brother Hobby 1407 motors. First up, I'll show you the footage of the 40-45 props, and you can kind of just see what you think yourself. Now, a couple of things I want to mention. This is obviously pretty subjective for you guys because you don't really know how I'm flying, you don't know what my throttle's at, etc. So if you're watching this video, it's probably kind of hard for you to actually get an indication other than what I'm telling you. So I'll just do some kind of talking over the top of this video, just because I know for myself when I'm watching videos of people flying with certain props, I'm like, yeah, I mean, that's great flying, but I can't really tell if that prop's better than, you know, blah, blah, blah. Something I'm noticing is the quad feels really agile with the 40-45 props. Now, I'm not sure if I could just up my rates with the 50-30s and get that same feeling, but that's just, you know, something I've definitely felt. Something I noticed as I was flying and then editing this footage is how much the sound of the props actually influences what you think about the props. So obviously the DVR footage doesn't have sound, but I guess when I was flying the 40-45 props, they sounded much more high pitch and they sound more aggressive. And I don't know, I think when you're flying, it kind of influences the way you feel about the props. Now here's some footage of the 50-30 props. They feel very locked in, and honestly, I found it kind of hard to tell which prop kind of gave the most power, I guess. It seems like they kind of deliver the power in a different way, so it's actually a little bit hard to compare them. Something else which I've just kind of noticed as I've been editing this video, the 50-30 seems to actually have more lift. Basically what I mean there is, I think if I'm using the 50-30s, I probably need to give myself some more camera angle to actually go faster. And I think that would probably help things a bit. So here's what I'm feeling. I'm feeling the 40-45 props are actually my favorite. I was super impressed with the 50-30 props. You can change direction really quickly. And it's definitely a different feel, and it may have its place for some tracks maybe. But I guess there's always a trade-off. It feels like the 50-30s have got less top speed on these motors, and probably less punch, but you can change direction so quick with those props, and they do feel really nice. But I think I'll probably stick with the 40-45s.